So today is the first official day at the start of this political tour here in Libya. The group of 5 from the United States, the United Kingdom and Australia are staying here in this old hotel in the old part of Tripoli known as the Medina before they head out on their first day of sightseeing around Tripoli. They are currently getting a security briefing by one of their security advisors. Of course, while the situation in Libya is relatively stable, the countries of all those present warn against travel to Libya, and the situation does remain on edge with many armed militias across the country. So security definitely is always a concern, and that is why they're currently getting briefed on the situation in Libya and Tripoli, especially where they're going to be spending most of their time.
There is no police over here. Okay, which is another big issue we've got. So, you know, we need to be aware of those sort of situations, that we need to take care of ourselves, take care of our own sort of property, take care of our own belongings, because there is no police system. You're pretty much on your own, okay? If things happen, if things go missing, there's no one that you can go and run to, okay? So just bear that into mind. Okay. Let's do it.
NATO bombed this HQ, and in a second we're going to have our guides explain to you how Gaddafi's governmental structures work.
Political Tours was created by former Foreign Affairs correspondent Nick Wood in 2009.
I thought if you can have history tours, art history tours, music tours, why can't you have serious political tours? The kind of thing that gives you the same access as a journalist to events and current affairs.
So this is the first stop of the tour here in Tripoli. We are in Bab el-Aziziyah. That is the Gaddafi compound, if you remember, that was pounded by the NATO airstrikes last year and taken over by the revolutionary fighters when they came into Tripoli in August. The group is right here. They are currently getting a briefing from one of their guides, getting a bit of the history of Bab el-Aziziyah and a look at Muammar Gaddafi's Libya. The last time I was here was in May of last year after some of the airstrikes, and I must say this place has really changed. It's near impossible to find a building here that hasn't been destroyed by the fighting, whether it was by NATO airstrikes or during the fighting for the capital back in August.
I'm in the energy business, and so Libya, because of its role in energy, certainly interests me in the oil and gas business.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good, nice relationship.
This is where you can see the underground tunnel and bunker system.
Yeah.
There's a block of there's a barracks there on the right hand side that people who are living in the nearby area, who have got sort of rundown accommodation, have moved in and taken it over. And then just here in these barracks here, we're going to go and visit a couple of families who have moved in also. Did you have political opinions before Gaddafi fell? And if so, what were they?
لا 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 ولا نحب خلطتهم هذا من النوعية هي.
So this family is Al-Hadi, who works in the health sector here in Libya, and his wife Khadija, who moved into this place about 3 months ago. And I just had a chat with her, and she said the reason they moved here was because they could not afford to pay the rent they were paying for before. So they heard that people could move into Bab el-Aziziyah for free, fix up buildings, and live in them. So they decided to move in here. And if you look around, it's a pretty basic place. There isn't much here. She was explaining where she had gotten some of the furniture. It's pretty basic, and but she's still very hopeful that the revolution is going to change their lives. She says they need to be patient, and says the fact that they're living in Muammar Gaddafi's compound is like a dream for them. She's like, she'd never dreamed that she would ever enter this place, let alone live here.